Hey YouTube, just wanted to update on my grow. Wanted to give an example of what a harvest looks like for a set of logs. So this is a log set of 6. Now I'm doing 8, but you can kind of get an example, see an example of how much mushrooms I get off of 6 logs. Now I'll go ahead and harvest the bigger clusters like that one, say this one, but then I'll leave the smaller ones to mature for an extra day. And especially with the bigger ones removed, a lot more of the energy goes into this, and this will double in size in like a day, just because all the energy is swapped from one to the other. But yeah, these things are pretty nice. I recently tried dialing down the airflow a little bit, and that gave me a little bit longer stems, so I bumped it back up again. And then over here you can see I have, these are lion's manes, which I just harvested. You can see there's a couple of them. Got about a half pound off of each, no, about 3/4 of a pound off of each 10-pound log, or 10-pound bag rather. And you can see over here, these are on sawdust with 10% bran. They're a lot darker. It's the same exact strain. It's a 3015 from Amisil. But you can see these are lighter colored. They're kind of droopier looking. And then over here, they're more of what you really would see with more typical for an oyster mushroom, where it's a firmer, darker color, almost like trumpet shaped on the top, opposed to where it's just smooth on top. And that's just from the different substrate. So these are that's actually a brewer's grain one, BG. So some of these are brewer's grain, and then some of these are just bran. The brewer's grain ones have about 20 or 30% brewer's grain in place of wheat bran. I noticed the growth is a little bit delayed, fruiting was delayed, yield is a little bit less, but you save a little bit on substrate. But I think I'm going to stick with the bran just because it's easier. You don't have to use it as, with the brewer's grain, you have to use it fresh, like super fresh, or refrigerate it. Some lion's manes growing right there. Yeah. So yeah, everything's working pretty well right now. I'm doing about 30-35 pounds a week consistently, and then plus the lion's manes and plus whatever's growing in my other little chamber. I just harvested some shiitake logs, so I have them drying right now, and then I'll dunk them in about 3 or 4 days and have them fruit again. Right now it's a little warm for the king oysters. In here it's almost 70. You can't see that, hold on. It's almost 70 in here, so the king oysters aren't doing so hot anymore. So here's my king oyster grow right now. Like I said, it's kind of a little warm in here, 66 Fahrenheit. Haven't really been taking much care of this, but there's a couple little guys going in there. I really should have made these bags a little bit smaller, because they're so big that when the mushrooms grow, they hit the caps hit the bottom of the other shelves. I actually just got some pins I saw in here, and then these ones as well. You can see little baby pins everywhere. So hopefully I can get one or two more little flushes out of this, and then move on to shiitakes in about 4 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. So that's the king oysters for now, and they're cased with core and vermiculite with a little bit of gypsum. And then inside here I got my storage, and I got more shiitakes, more lion's manes up here, some more shiitakes, a bunch of spawn, and some logs almost ready to go into the chamber. Need to swap them out. So that's the update. Going pretty well. That's it.